Good morning and happy Veterans Day to all of you veterans out there. It is nice and warm in this greenhouse. It may be 38 degrees outside, but it's 90 degrees in here. So nice. I'm gonna flip you around and let you see the thermometer and a lizard out and about inside here. You see the lizard up there? He's way up there. He's not cold. He's having a good time. Now let me show you the thermometer. Look at that. It's nice and toasty in here. I could stay in here all day. It's warmer in here than it is in the house. And I don't know about y'all, but I get really, really cold. Got on 2 shirts, a sweatshirt, my boots, some jeans, and some gloves. Because it's cold. Look at those butterfly pea flowers. They survived the cold too. Everything in here did just great. Now I haven't checked the stuff outside yet. And my gourds, my drum gourds is the ones I'm focused on. Some of it's growing in here in the greenhouse. Of course there's no gourds in here, but the vine is in here. So we shall see how it looks outside. Look at that. Look at that drum gourd vine. It's having a good time in this greenhouse. And look at one of my Christmas cactus, or maybe it's a Thanksgiving cactus. Look at the leaves and you could tell me. Anyway, it's blooming and it's looking beautiful. So pretty. And everything else is doing great in here. We just finished the roof. Dawn just finished the roof yesterday. Just in time. And I like the clear corrugated plastic because you can see the sky through it. Look at that sun. And I think on this side we're going to take out one of these old yellowed panels and put a window in here so I can see out into the garden. That'll be fun. I was going to paint some stuff in here pink because that's just a vibe I'm getting to try to make it look more homey and more like cottage style. So I went and I put some, I don't buy groceries at Walmart. I just put them in my cart and go pick them up and they put them in the trunk. So anyway, I put a can of spray paint in my cart and it didn't go in there. So I just kept clicking it and I ended up with 5 cans of pink spray paint. But anyway, I'm thinking white. I'd like to paint these raised beds white and that would give it more of a homey feel and it would make it cooler in here in the summer because it gets 110 in here in the summer. And maybe even hotter since we don't have a shade cloth now. It's probably going to get even hotter. So we might have to come up with some adjustments here, depending on how hot it gets. Still remnants of the shade cloth left that we haven't gotten down yet, but it's doing good. The oregano's not looking so great right now. It's had its season, I'm telling y'all. It is old. It's been in here for a while. It's still alive, but it's seen better days. And then my Sansevieria, mother-in-law's tongue, is doing really good in here. The pineapples are doing good in here. And in fact, I think I saw, yeah, there it is. There's a pineapple pup down there. See it coming up? It's going to have a new pineapple in there. Because you only get 1 pineapple per plant. And then they have pups, and then the pups make plants. I have a wild fern that come up in here. My money tree. It's not producing any money, but it's definitely growing. It's going to probably need its own sunroof up there soon because it's getting tall. And then I have mother of 10,000s, thousands of them, and I thought that I had gotten rid of all of my longevity spinach out here, but I discovered yesterday that there's more right here growing. Bonus plant. But anyways, I'm going to walk out here where it's cold and check out the damage of this morning's freeze. I think it got like to 32, 33 here. So hopefully it did not freeze my drum gourd vines so that they can grow a little while longer so that they can start to dry on the vine. Because once you take them in, they are prone to rot if they haven't matured already. And I have one in the house. It started rotting. It's a big one. So I've discovered that if I cut it in half, clean it all out, that I can possibly save it. So that's what I'm going to do today after I get done with my little greenhouse garden tour. I'm going to go try to save my drum gourd. We were going to go to Lowe's today and get some things, but Don is not too crazy about getting in the truck as cold as it is because he's freezing. Got peppers still growing in here, and you can grow peppers year round. It's not looking too great, but it's still alive. And this thing is probably 3 years old. It's got some little peppers on there. These are Jimmy Nardello peppers. And you can grow this year round as long as you keep it from dying in the winter. It keeps coming back. And I think I'm going to take most of this mint out and plant some potatoes in here. Have winter potatoes. See how good they do. I've grown sweet potatoes in here before. They did great. And I've grown tomatoes in the greenhouse before. They did great. I'm thinking, I don't know. And I got these pineapple plants take up so much space in here that you really can't grow much of anything else. So if they don't produce more pineapples, you know, on an ongoing basis, then they're going to have to come out, even though they're beautiful. They just look good in here. Tropical vibe. Well, it's official. Last night's cold snap killed off the drum gourd vine. You can tell by looking at it, it's wilted and brown. It's going to go to crap now. And I covered up the one gourd that was left out here, but the vine's dead. I hope it didn't freeze the gourd, because the gourd will be okay as long as it didn't freeze. If it didn't freeze, then it will dry. But it's not going to dry as good as I would like, because it's still got a green vine attached to it. If the vine would have had time to turn brown, whew, that wind is cold. It would have been good. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this back up. I covered it back up because it's going to be cold again tonight. And this one, as you can see, the vine is brown, so I can go ahead and harvest this one. I had it covered up so it didn't freeze, I'm pretty sure. And it's heavy, let me tell you. These things are heavy. So Don can barely carry them himself. So I'm going to try to get that into the house. And maybe, what do they call that when you cut the gourd to make it dry faster? You cut the skin off. Oh well, anyway, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know later on. But anyway, that's what I think I'm going to do, maybe, if I get around to it. So busy. Now I'm going to go down here and check out what's left of my loofahs. I think there was 2 left hanging on the vine. And if they're still good, I can cook them, or I can just give them to the chickens, or I can let them grow if they're still good. But I have a feeling they're not going to be good because they're out where it's even colder. Now this one is still alive down at the bottom, but the top is not looking too good. So we shall see what happens to this gourd. It's small, so it's really nowhere near ready. But I'm going to let it keep hanging in, see what it does. And in the meantime, I picked the other one, and I got to roll it into the greenhouse. Okay, I got it in here. And now I see, after cutting the vine, that the vine was not completely brown. As you can see, it's still a little bit green inside. Not a good sign. So, and there's a little bit of green right there. So hopefully she makes it. Jeez. I hope she makes it, because so far I'm batting 1,000. Because the cold weather came too quickly. And if it doesn't work out, I'll just have to try to grow them again next year. Oh boy. May not be any flowers outside, but yeah, flowers in the greenhouse. Aren't they beautiful? Just beautiful. Look like lace. Well, I cut this giant drum gourd open, and look at the size of these seeds. Jeez. I don't remember them being that big when I planted them, but because, you know, they kind of shrink up when they dry. But I got it open. Hopefully I will be able to clean all this out and prevent it from rotting the rest of the way, and I'll have me a big old bowl. Look at this thing, big old bowl. This is cool. Awesome. Y'all just don't know how much I enjoy doing this. This is just fun to me. Look at all them seeds. Look at all that. And I'm pulling it out, putting it in this bowl. I'm going to see if the chickens will eat it. If not, oh well. It'll be good in the garden. More compost. But I'm enjoying doing this. My hands are freezing though, because it is cold out here. Don found me some white paint Always the man to the rescue. So we don't even have to go to Lowe's if he doesn't want to, because I found some white paint. So I guess got to get me a brush. Let's see about painting some of these raised beds. I don't know if I'll get around to it today. Maybe the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Don't want to do too much today. It's Veterans Day, right? I might just paint this white. I mean, this chair white too. That would be pretty. So I added some free white paint, what I thought was white, to the greenhouse to brighten it up a little bit. I don't know if I have enough to do this whole wall right here on this raised bed, but I'll try that at a later date. I'm tired. But I got this whole one done. And been a busy day, y'all. Let me know what you think about the white. It looks like an eggshell to me. I wish I could paint the beams up there, but I just can't get to that. There's no way. And Don's not doing good on going up and down ladders anymore. Kills his foot. He's got a messed up foot. So he can't do it either. Okay, Sarah, Sarah.